It's been 19 years and 21 series since Strictly first landed on our screens, yet no one could have guessed how popular the glitzy BBC dancing show would become. Apart from the professional dancers and celebrity contestants, one integral part of the program has always been the judging panel. Despite the lineup changing many times over the years, with Craig Revel Horwood being the only original judge still to remain, viewers still wait with bated breath to hear the quartet's critique, prompting a celebrity to either jump for joy or burst into tears over their savage cha-cha-cha. The biggest joy is being part of it and turning up every week, Strictly Pro turned judge Anton Dubaka gushes. It's a real surprise and a fortune that I've been a part of the show since the beginning, and there's only Craig, Tess and I left from the very first series, and to have been part of a show that is part of the fabric of British consciousness, and the world's, it's such a global show, is sort of overwhelming. If I think about it too deeply it blows my mind. To be a part of that since the beginning, I feel massive pride. I love it now as much as I did then and am delighted about that as well. Yet there is one major downside to being a judge, which fills him with deep regret. The biggest challenge is eliminating somebody, and sometimes it's tighter than you'd want it to be, but that's the job and that's what I'm there for, so that is the most challenging part, he explains. Trying to be encouraging, trying to help people, that's the fun part. Shirley Ballas, who joined the show in 2017 to replace beloved late head judge Len Goodman, agrees. The biggest challenge is when I hear Anton vote differently to Craig and Motsi in the dance-off, and then the final say is down to me. It's so heartbreaking having to send anyone home. Also agreeing with her co-stars is Motsi Mabuse, who joined the show most recently in 2019. The 42-year-old dancer first stepped into the showbiz spotlight in 2007 on Germany's version of Strictly, Let's Dance. She's been a judge on the show since 2011 and is the older sister of former Strictly Pro and two-time winner Oti, 33. The biggest joy is being part of such a professional and wonderful team that is huge and everybody's giving 110%, and that to me is quite inspiring, she says. I think the biggest challenge for me is always the dance-off because I bond with all the contestants and sending somebody home is never easy. Despite now being best known for his dancing, Anton worked grueling hours in order to make ends meet. Speaking about what he was doing when he was 21, he says, I would have been dancing, competing, practicing and flying about trying to get better, that was my life really. I have literally been dancing every day of my life, and also at 21 I think I was working in a bakery. I would have started work at the bakery at 3 o'clock in the morning, and then dancing at night and competing at weekends. Baker by day, dancer by night. When I was 21 I was married to my dance partner, Shirley says. We were aiming to be world champions and we were dancing professionally and lecturing all over the world. Similarly, Craig was fully entrenched in the dance world 37 years ago. I had my 21st birthday in my hometown of Ballarat, Australia, as I hired a bus to take the cast of Me and My Girl, a show I was in at the time there, and had a fantastic time, he says. I remember my 21st so well, because it was just incredible, set in a haystack and very Australian and very non-theatrical, even though it was full of lots of theatre people. It was a blazing hot day as well and everyone got burned. 21 was a great year for me in the theatre. Motsi adds, I had been in Europe for 3 years and was dancing, minding my own business. Just dancing, my life was dancing. I was dancing in Germany and preparing for a championship. Nothing else, eat, dance and sleep, that's it. As the only remaining original judge, Craig has one clear memory from the show that will stick with him until death, and it involves one of his fellow judges. I think Anton Dubacka dancing with Anne Widdecombe, where he did the aeroplane move. I just went, I cannot believe this is actually happening in front of my very eyes, and that will stay with me until my death for all the wrong reasons, but every reason that tells you what Strictly it's about. Follow Mirror Celebs on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube and Threads.